Hey everybody, Music Friends, welcome back to Tales of Symphonia Dawn of the New World. Last time we faced Victor, defeated him, and then we went all Ratatosk and tried to kill Marta just to get Aqua's core. They destroyed us. We're trying to turn to a course just to atone for the sins we'd done, and now we're having a battle with our inner self. The Victor owns the body.
I'll show you my powers! Dual death!
So this is what we're doing now. This is my turn.
Damn it! Blade Fury! Converting Ray Alpha! I'll end this!
No, I'll end this. I don't think he knows any mystic arts. I shall be the victor. Green eyes, Emil.
Thank you for everything. I'm glad that you were me.
I'm glad that you were me too. Alright, that went down great. Win or lose, it doesn't matter what the outcome is for this, I don't think. Anyway. We're doing a good ending. Because I'm a goody two-shoes today. Yesterday too. Sorry.
Interesting. I always thought that a weak little boy like you would be no match for me. This journey has changed both of us. I now realize that I need you. I need your strength. And now I realize for the first time that your kindness is not a weakness. Alright, fine. I will accept you as a part of me. As a show of respect for that tiny bit of courage you have inside. Agreed. And I will trust you, Ratatosk. After all, you are a part of me.
Emil? No. Ratatosk?
Don't look so sad. I take back what I said about annihilating mankind. However, I can't fully guard the door by myself. But what do you mean? The ancient seal on the door is no longer working, since another being forced it open.
That would be my fault. It looks like I'll need to go ahead with my original plan to seal the door with my own mana.
If that's how you really feel, then I'd be willing to help you as well.
What?
Yes. I will rewrite the natural law of the world while you are guarding the door. I am willing to do this to help lessen your suffering as well.
What exactly do you mean by rewrite?
Well, you see, mana didn't originally exist in this world. The arrival of the comet Darius Carlon, and me, and finally the transfer of the giant Carlon tree under this world, resulted in mana, creating life. So, I will take mana from everything that comprises this world, and then use it as a seal for the Ginnungagap.
But you can't! If you do that, the land will die!
No, it won't. Although it'll take time, I plan to write a new law so that won't ever happen. all life that flourishes on this land will no longer require mana to live. Humans, elves, the earth, everything.
Summon spirits too?
No. Summoned spirits are kept alive by the presence of mana. After all, we summoned spirits are not native to this world to begin with.
Then what happens to the summoned spirits when mana goes away?
Mana itself will remain in the world. It'll just disappear from all living beings that comprise it. And as long as the New World Tree keeps continuing to produce more mana, it will surround the world and will eventually flow freely into the door's seal. And from there on, I will control the flow of mana in this world from the Ginnungagap. It will be my duty as Overseer and as the other summoned spirit of the tree.
So what changes will come about to our world?
Once it's cut off from the protection of mana, the world will eventually decline and die.
What do you mean by decline?
Well, the world will die once it reaches the end of its lifespan. It may be billions, even trillions of years from now. Nobody really knows for sure. The world will return back to its original form, to the way it was before the giant Carlon tree was moved here. Back to the way it was meant to be.
Did Emil also return to what he was meant to be?
Yes, Marta. I believe you're right. I will return to what I was meant to be. I am Emil, but I am Ratatosk as well. And this may very well be my true form.
But you remember us, don't you?
Of course. How could I ever forget you? The time we spent traveling together was not time spent in vain. I've learned that mankind isn't as bad as I thought.
Ratatosk.
Now all of you need to go. I'm going to seal this space once and for all, so no one else ever approaches this door again.
Well, goodbye, Emil. And thanks a lot for saving my sister.
I won't ever forget you, Emil. You better take care of yourself, all right?
It's truly been an honor traveling with you. Take care, Emil.
Just remember that you're not alone.
I wish that I'd have had the chance to work with a student like you.
I can't wait to tell everyone that I made friends with a summon spirit. Don't forget me, Emil, okay? We will always protect the beautiful world that you have saved for us.
Emil, I want to believe that we'll see each other again someday. so I'm not gonna say goodbye.
You're going to live forever, right? Even after you've sealed this place away?
Yes.
Then I'm not saying goodbye either. Because no matter what, my heart will always be with yours, Emil. Emil, I'll always love you.
And I'll always love you too, Marta.
Is the ritual complete?
Yes, it's complete. As of this moment, none of us will be able to leave this room.
An eternal hell. I suppose it's only fitting for a man who sold his soul to demons and who attempted to destroy the world. Well, it's time for me to make my sacrifice. I'm not sure how long my body will last without the Chosen's Crucius crystal.
1,000 years. It will take 1,000 years to draw out the mana from all living beings. After that, it will no longer be necessary to support the world with mana. Then, I will use what's left to make a new seal for the door. And at that time, I will set you free from here as well.
Then there's something I want to ask you, since you're capable of dividing into both a core and a physical body. Perhaps you could separate into two forms, Emil and Ratatosk, and live that way. If necessary, you could live off of my body.
Impossible. I have the task of separating the mana from the world.
We Centurions and monsters would be happy to carry out that task, under your orders, of course. As long as you stay in contact, there's no issue with you dividing yourself in two forms.
Lord Ratatosk, to us, the lifespan of a human being is nothing more than the blink of an eye.
The fact still remains that I actually took a human life. That single act has led to all of this, and is affecting the lives of countless others. I caused all this tragedy. I can't just simply ignore it.
But Emil, the other you, regretted Aster's death, and even though the crime was not committed by his will, he tried to atone for it. Don't you think that Emil should be allowed to live out his full life as a human being?
But Richter.
Ratatosk, your heart has spoken. It wishes you to live the life that Aster, who died at your hands, could not. I am prepared to carry out that wish for you.
I'm sure Aster would have wanted it this way. He was such an idealist.
Thank you.
Symphonia, Dawn of the New World. That was the game. The good ending. Ah, what a beautiful game. What a beautiful story. Amazing music. I'm continuing on with the sappy bit because I did the sappy ending. The good ending. Ah. I think this is by far, as of now, the longest LP that I've done. It was fun to do. There's a lot of stuff in the background that you guys never got to see. Some quests, my grinding my teeth when I was trying to get some levels in. No, thought the game went extremely well. My favorite game, one of my favorite games, Tales of games. So Richter gets to live to be 1,000 years old. He gets released. Various is helping Emil. That's a Christmas wreath. That's a teapot. And yeah, amazing game. It's sad it's over, but it is over. All good things must come to an end. There's Alice and Dex's thing is a case for his sword. But yeah, interesting twist there for that one. And I'm kind of glad that it's separated because, gee whiz, I'm up to 17 minutes now. That would have been a 35-minute plus video so far. But yeah, there we go. It's Richter and Emil down there. I like the cartoonish stuff for it. It's awfully cool. And he's going to make a new law and a new seal for the door, and Richter is sacrificing himself, so he really wasn't bad. He was willing to, set his soul and his self afire ablaze so he could protect the door while Aster got resurrected. So, whether you think Richter's good or bad, there it is there. His intentions were good, it's just his methods were bad. There's Aster. Oh, that's Magnar and Hawk up there with Alice. They're not dead. That Tenebrae, Tenebrae. But yeah, that's a baby Tenebrae. Probably not. But overall, I love this game. It's amazing. And you'll get to see some things now when we're out of here. Oh, they're not comparing. No, okay. Rain's arms are around Persea. I thought Persea was trying to open her blouse. Wow. There's the girls and the guys. Look at that. Persea laid a bear. I think it was a paw pad thing. Membership thing for Ratatosk. But I'm gonna let these credits roll out because I've talked long enough. Because it's the same recording session as the fight with Richter, which, was the other day for you, but like 20 minutes ago for me. And I will see you at the end because there are a few things I want to show if there's time. So I'll see you in a moment. Enjoy the credits and a Cup of Tea Productions. Look at that. Love a cup of tea.
hope you're watching. I'm going to convince the Tetha'alans to accept the people of Silverant, without resorting to any of Daddy's harsh methods. I will bring peace to the world that you are guarding for us. I think that would also be fitting in helping to pay for my crimes. It's the least I can do. Can't be. Emil!
It's a love story. You know it's gonna be a happy ending. Finito. Finished. Sort of finished. Emil obtained the title Perfect Partner. And so did Marta. You see that use the grade points. So if we used grade points on a new game, I think. Yeah. We get a star by it. And then what do I do? Yeah. And if we go into that save game right here, congratulations for clearing the game, you can spend your grade points. So the grades that we got when we were buying or battling, you get to use them here. So this is how you can cheat. You can do 2 times damage, I can buy that one. I can get the monsters that I've befriended in the last one. 10 times experience per battle if I wanted to. Combos, you know, you can buy whatever you can until you use them up. Arts, whatever. Gold. Items, 30 items rather than 20, and this is how you get, you know, you go through the game the second time a heck of a lot easier. Minimum, start with minimum, start with maximum, you know, stuff like that. Arts, I don't have enough. I gain titles, recipes, items. Let's take that one off and go that one. Playtime. There you go. And you start the game, and then you know, everything's a heck of a lot easier. But anyway, there we go. So that's that. What I'm going to do for the next part, or tomorrow, whenever this falls on, I'm going to load up my, probably this one. No, this one here. This one here is finished. That's that last area that I can't finish. I'll probably load up this save so I can show the bad ending. Now, like, my guys are souped up like Campbell's, and most of my weapons, there's going to be like 3 hits and everything's dead. So I'll start after the Richter battle and start in on the Lloyd and Marta battle, just to show you what happens when you defeat them, what the bad ending looks like. So that's what we're going to do next day, and then I think that's going to be it for this series. Oh, one more video. Crazy. Anyway, we'll see you the next day for the bad finale. Yeah, that's what we'll call it. See you then!